Hello lovelies, we are back for another episode of House of the Dragon, and I'm excited as I always am because it's one of my favorite shows. I'm sorry this is actually coming out so much later than I wanted. I haven't been in the country for a few days, so obviously everything had to get pushed back, but I'm hoping that the next episode I will have out early enough, so we're probably gonna get a few back-to-backs on House of the Dragon, but which hopefully won't be too bad. Hopefully you guys enjoy this reaction, but just an FYI there. So going into this episode, as always, I'm looking forward to Daemon. I don't know, I have no idea what's gonna happen in this episode. I don't look for previews or anything. I like to be kind of surprised as I go in, so I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm excited. I hope Daemon's in it. I hope he and Viserys actually kind of, I don't know, mend some of their issues, because they have plenty of issues. And Rhaenyra, I hope she's, I hope she feels confident enough moving forward to be more of that queen to be. She's unsure of whether or not her position is going to last, but her dad's now telling her, don't worry, I'm not giving it to Aegon, so hopefully moving forward she's going to show us how badass she really is, but we shall see. Let's just get straight into episode 4 of House of the Dragon. Wow, he cut his hair. He's got his own crown too. How much time has passed?
You wear a crown. Do you also call yourself king?
Once we smash the Triarchy, they name me King of the Narrow Sea. But I know that there is only one true king, Your Grace.
Everybody's so afraid of Daemon. I honestly do
My
not
crown
think...
and the stepstones.
I don't think
yours.
he's trying to kill his brother. I genuinely don't believe.
Where is Lord Corlys?
He sailed home to Driftmark.
Who holds the stepstones?
The tides, the crabs, and 2,000 dead Triarchy corsairs staked to the sand to warn those who might follow.
That blood is still bad. Come on, it's your brother, man. Hug him.
Rise.
Yes! I wanted that too. I wanted them to reconnect. Daemon loves his brother. Viserys doesn't realize how much Daemon wants his love and support. So where is Aegon?
How is it home? No. I will not revisit this debate. You were always Mother's favorite. No, it's no great mystery. You were. Our mother, she had no regard for custom or tradition, rules. And I, sadly, was no great warrior.
What was that love?
Congratulations on your victory.
What is going on here?
Thank you, Princess.
Why is there so much tension?
Perhaps Prince Daemon would care for a tour of the gallery. He hasn't yet seen the new tapestries gifted to you by Noble cNcrew.
Would you like to see the tapestry?
Oh, they're so cute. Ouch.
He has no interest in such things.
I'd like to see them.
Oh, well, then you should not deprive yourself.
I shall enjoy them alone.
Wow.
More wine. As I said, you were the... No, you were. You were. I insist.
Aw, she's... Why is he doing her like this? Does Viserys not realize the power he holds? Like, my god. He's always just fucking up somewhere.
You surmise the tour did not go well?
I endured it for as long as I could.
Have every young knight and lord in the Seven Kingdoms fawning over you. What misery.
So I guess their relationship...
It is rare for girls in
is
this realm to get a
better?
choice between two suitors. No less 2 score of them.
Those men and boys don't fawn over me. They only want my name and my Valyrian blood for their offspring.
I mean...
I think it's rather romantic.
How
I don't
romantic
know
it
what's
must be to get
happening here.
imprisoned in a castle and me to squeeze out to heirs.
Ooh, a little close to home there.
I like to believe I'm still the Lady Alicent, but... all anyone sees when they look at me now is the Queen.
That's what you are.
I've missed you too.
Oh, so I guess they're reconciling. Okay. Well, that's nice. I guess it only took a few years. I guess they're making up too. She still wears it.
So? What do you want?
Only the comforts of home.
I'd not thought you particularly comfortable in this home. Though I do suppose you seem changed by your adventures. Mature, perhaps.
You've matured yourself these last 4 years, Princess.
So it's been how long since
You'll
the
get
last
used to the
episode?
attention.
The attention I can endure, it's the rest I could do without. My father seems content to sell me off to whichever lord has the biggest castle.
I mean, that's usually how it's
No
done.
worse things to be sold for.
He's not wrong.
I dino de malo sud fedile meris. Tinaxon toilet gausoga morgan costas.
Valusut, idina de mariusut vedila sagan costas. Abrasut vejitsus.
Moi pegni erixos jailan nike nuho pradasmo brasilio dele uno go
That
daradex.
poor woman he married.
Abrasilis o his biare istas. Zirile de todor.
No. No, che se cranion tenco. Totaluti ombriago rus na jumban.
I love David. He's such an asshole though.
Una no hadaranni apicago ni seitax. The parseri morcacotas. Encos vochos potilundaor.
Eo munia mastas lir mundas maista. In case mundas ma vuisa. Gleison eohon zugose gleisa con coste de or. Iajahi habijosa. Razadine.
Zugos glaisilun jailundaor. My papa's glaisilun.
Wow, she just wants to be alone.
Such a lonely prospect.
This is clearly a rebuke for passing over Lady Rhaenyra for Queen Alicent.
Wow.
Years have passed since the business with his daughter. Certainly it cannot still be wrath.
The Sea Snake is an overproud man, to be sure, Your Grace. That pride has been injured. Perhaps we can sell.
They're gonna
the
try and
wound.
marry
I
Rhaenyra.
fear Lord Corlys's pride is the least of our worries.
I don't wish to cause you further distress, Your Grace, but my brother has sent disturbing word from Old Town. Lord Corlys is said to have engaged in negotiations with the Sea Lord of Bravos. He plans to wed his daughter Rhaenyra to the Sea Lord's son.
Okay.
If House Velaryon entered into an alliance with the Free Cities, then we would have to seek our own marriage pact.
Girl, you gotta have someone put a ring on it soon. What? A secret passageway? Is that Damon? Because he knows the secret passageways. Wow, there's one right into her room. Oh, is she going into the city? As a peasant? I mean, I remember from before, but it's still fucking huge. Oh, he's gonna show her the world! That's kind of weird, because it just made me remember Aladdin and Jasmine, and it's like, ugh. Hopefully he doesn't take her to a brothel.
Who will it be? The brother, the daughter, or the little princeling of 3?
Rhaenyra, the realm's delight. A girl so young and so slight, loved by all of her people. But would she make a powerful queen? Or would she be feeble?
She's gotta prove herself, man.
A prince might long for acclaim. He has 2 things Rhaenyra cannot. A conqueror's name.
And a cock.
And a cock.
Too much.
Yeah, just if you will. But many of the small folk are like to believe that as a male, Aegon should be the heir.
Their wants are of no consequence.
But she needs to think about things like this.
They're of
She's
great
still too
consequence if you
naive.
expect to rule them one day.
For one night, I wish to be free of the burdens of my inheritance. What is this place?
It's where people come to take what they want.
Wow. He brought her to an orgy. What? Wow. I'm not gonna be able to put any of this on YouTube. So I will dictate what I'm seeing.
Fucking is a pleasure, you see.
Wow. So yeah, he brought her to an orgy.
Woman, as it is the man.
Okay. Is he making a move? Oh. Okay. How do I feel about this? I don't know. I mean, it's her uncle. Oh.
Fucking who we want.
Is he really gonna go that far? I thought it was just gonna be the kiss. Whoa. Is she actually okay with this? Wow. Oh. Oh, okay. Is this actually happening right now? Is it actually happening? It's not like just his like dreaming or something? I'm in such shock. I can't even be disgusted. I'm more shocked than anything. Okay, okay.
Damon?
What happened? I guess he was using her and he felt bad about it. I guess he felt bad about using her. Okay, the child just saw you, hun. Put your hat on.
My helmet.
Is she gonna... Oh no. Oh snap. Is Kristen about to get...
Thank you.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Kristen's about to get some... I can't. I'm sorry. I'm like, I can't even talk right now. I'm just like, it's finally happening. I thought this was gonna happen years ago. So I'm just happy she's enjoying herself. A lot of women, as we've seen with Allison, do not get that luxury. So
Damon and Rhaenyra were seen together in the bowels of a pleasure den. Coupling.
They didn't. They didn't though. They didn't actually go that far. And he slept outside.
This is a lie.
She's back literally.
You have been lied to.
I only wish that were true, Your Grace.
Who is responsible for this gossip? Have this rumor monger brought before me at once, and I will take their eyes.
As your hand, I must maintain trusted sources of information, and this one as yet has never led me astray. And several of the servants have now admitted to seeing her, the princess, creeping through the gates from King's Landing, disguised as a page during the hour of the owl.
Is her sick with ambition that you would have my daughter stalked, spied upon, awaiting your best chance to destroy her reputation?
I have no such intent, Your Grace.
Piece of shit.
You think yourself a cunning man.
Yeah.
Your designs are obvious. Do you wish to have your blood on the Iron Throne so badly that you are willing to destroy mine own? Just get out.
I mean, yeah, you're gonna have to talk to them, but like, thank you. At least you for once stuck up for your daughter against this man, plainly to his face.
Who made these claims to your father? I am the princess. To question my virtue is an act of treason.
I do not know specifically.
What your father did not tell you.
He reported it to the king. I overheard.
So you are accusing me of slanders? You overheard?
I only want to help you, Rhaenyra.
We drank in a tavern. Several taverns. It was getting late, and I asked to go home. But Damon wished to continue. As he was my escort, I had no real choice.
Continue.
Wow.
In a brothel.
He took me to a show. I was only a spectator. I didn't do anything. And then Damon sank into his cups and abandoned me for some whore.
should know better.
I mean, technically, she's
So you did
not lying, but she's omitting some shit.
Must I truly refute that?
Damon never touched me.
That's a lie.
I swear this to you, upon the memory of my mother.
Ooh, girl, that is a bad lie.
It was foolish of you to place yourself in a position where your virtue could even come into question.
Wow, there goes that friendship.
You defiled her.
Oh, he actually didn't.
Still you say nothing.
What does it matter, brother? When we were Rhaenyra's age, we fucked our way through most of the brothels on the Street of Silk.
We were young men. She is just a girl. Your niece.
Rhaenyra's a woman grown. Better her first experience be with me than some whore.
You have ruined her.
He didn't touch her.
What lord will wed her now in this condition?
Who gives a fuck what some lord thinks? You are the dragon. Your word is truth and law.
I have spent a lifetime defending you. But your heart is even blacker than I thought. I should disinherit her. As I already did you. Be done with it.
Wed her to me.
Why?
When I offered up my crown, you said I could have anything. I want Rhaenyra. I'll take her as she is and wed her in the tradition of our house.
You're already wed.
That didn't stop Aegon the Conqueror from taking a second wife.
You are no conqueror. You are a plague. Sent to destroy me.
Give me Rhaenyra to take to wife, and we will return the House of the Dragon to its proper glory.
Of course. It's not my daughter you lust for, is it? It's my throne. Go back to the Vale, Damon. To your lawful wife.
Yo, this woman's about to get murdered.
Strive to restore whatever scrap of honor remains in you.
Why isn't he just denying it? Why, Damon? Why are you purposely trying to push this away right now?
Before Aegon's death, the last of the Valyrian pyromancers hid his song in the steel.
From my blood come the prince that was promised. And his will be the song
Ice and
of ice
fire.
and fire.
Okay.
Responsibility. I have handed to you the burden of this knowledge. It is larger than the throne. The king. It is larger than you. And your desires. Jaehaerys would have disinherited you.
For a lie? You've yet to ask me for the truth of what happened.
The truth does not matter, Rhaenyra. Only perception. You have exposed yourself. Now we must both suffer the consequences.
Were I born a man, I could bear Tim if I wanted. I could father a dozen bastards, and no one in your court would blink an eye.
You're right. But you were born a woman.
So you'll strip me of my titles and name Aegon in my stead.
I would. But it is mine to hold the realm together, not sow it with further division. Your courtship is at an end. You will wed Celaeno Velaryon, and you will do so without protest.
The son of the sea snake. So I can be a remedy for your political headaches.
You are my political headache.
Because it's kind of true.
Your wedding to Celaeno Velaryon will unite the two most powerful houses in the realm. With the combined strength of our shared dragons and naval fleets, no one would dare to stand against us. The House of the Dragon will stand as one for a further generation.
And what will you do about the vulture who perches upon your throne?
What vulture?
Your hand.
Otto Hightower has served two kings loyally and faithfully.
He wants Aegon to be named heir. And he will stop at nothing to see it done, including spying on me to bring about my ruin. You speak
of the Conqueror's vision, and the need for strength and unity across the realm. But how can that be accomplished with your most trusted advisor so self-interested?
Every lord and lady that calls for an audience with me, every man on my small council and all councils past has been self-interested. It is unavoidable.
I disagree. I will do my duty as heir, and with Sir Rhaenyra. But you must first do yours as king.
Ooh. That's definitely going to cause some issues with Alicent and Rhaenyra.
It was a grim day. I recall it all too well.
It was a good day for you. Jaehaerys named you hand in Balon's stead.
That's hardly how I viewed it, Your Grace. It was a duty.
You served my grandson nobly in his final days. You are the man that taught me how to be king.
Will you honor me, Your Grace?
Just 5 days. You went from being another man in Jaehaerys' court to the second most powerful man in the realm. I wonder.
That is actually quite curious.
How long did it take you to choose yourself over your king?
Your Grace.
I will never recover from Emma's death. But Alicent, she took me through the worst of my grief. She was a calculated distraction.
Wow. He knows.
I only now realize how well calculated it was.
That is an absurdity.
It's not.
The Queen loves you. As I know you love her.
Your interests no longer align with those of the realm. Your judgment has been compromised.
A loyal hand must tell his king a discomforting truth from time to time, Your Grace. If he doesn't, he's failed as a servant.
You were a faithful servant, Otto.
Oh.
The crown and the realm. Both owe you a debt that can never be repaid.
Bye, Mr. Hightower.
But I can no longer trust your judgment.
So who gets hand now? Okay, that's gonna be the next question. Who's the next hand?
I took great care in its preparation.
Sure, it's Moon tea.
If not brewed properly, it can either prove ineffective or else bear unpleasant.
Brewed properly. I'm sorry, what is that?
A tea, Princess.
Yeah, Moon tea.
From the king. It will rid you of any unwanted consequences.
I mean, she does need it. Wow, he knows. He knows. He thinks that he actually believes Daemon. Okay, so that was episode 4. I don't understand, like, okay, so why did I don't understand Daemon's goal here. Like, is he just trying to be king? Because he knows if he marries Rhaenyra, he'll be king. So is he just, you know, trying to, like, sully her so that he's the only one that's willing to take her and gets her as, because it's like as queen, so he can be king? I don't know. Like, did he do it? Because he also stopped, right? Okay, I'm not seeing that wrong. Like, he actually did stop. They didn't actually consummate what was like everything that was going on. It was more just like they kind of started getting a little heavy petting and then he ran out. But at least that's what I thought I saw. Please tell me if I'm wrong. Because I'm legit so confused on whether or not Daemon was lying or if they actually did have sex. Because I'm like, why would he lie? But at the same time, maybe he thought the lie would get him Rhaenyra. Because he was even like, yeah, so if nobody wants her, I'll take her, kind of thing. But I don't know, like, what's the goal? Daemon is such a fucking frustrating character because I never really understand his motives. Even after, like, he obviously got super drunk, because I don't think he was that drunk when they were at that pleasure house or whatever. So he obviously left her and got super fucked up. So what was the mindset? And everything's going well with him and Viserys, and I'm like, why antagonize him when you are getting close again? What is happening? Explain. I don't understand Daemon's mind. But I do love Viserys actually finally seeing what he was not seeing before, which was, oh wow, you're like so sad. And all of a sudden, here's this girl giving you all this help through your grief. And then you're like, oh, I'm going to marry her. Obviously, that was planned. Come on now. But I'm glad that he finally was able to see through Otto Hightower. But who's gonna be Han now? What's the next? Who's the right person to be Han now? I mean, I would have said it'd be interesting to see Daemon, and Daemon might have actually gotten that position. But at the same time, would Otto have lost the position if that hadn't happened? I don't know. I don't know. And then Rhaenyra and Kristen. I thought it was gonna happen years before, so I was not shocked. But okay, girl, do your thing. Just the shock at the end with the moon tea, I was like, really, you should not be shocked. Like, your dad knows you've been out there. Whether or not he trusts that Daemon was right over Rhaenyra and Rhaenyra was lying, or he just wants to be on the safe side. I thought it was really funny. The king was like, you need to take this. I don't give a shit what happened, but you need to make sure there's nothing in you. But I don't know, this was a fun episode just because I had no idea what was happening for the majority of it. And it's interesting to see how different everything is just because she's a woman. And even the fact that she's so still naive, I think, on the way people view her and her lack of care on how others view her. I think that's gonna be one of her biggest flaws, because every time people are like, oh yeah, you know, this is a thing because you're a woman, she keeps kind of downplaying it, like, who cares what they think, you know, I'm gonna be queen anyways. But you kind of have to get those people on your side because you need support. You're not just going to be like, oh yeah, they're going to make me queen because my dad says so, and no one's going to argue it when you have a younger brother who could also be king. Everyone's used to a king. They're not used to a queen. As you saw when, like, your aunt or whatever, I don't even know if it's her aunt or family relative, also tried to go and be queen and was passed over for your dad. Like, she stresses me. Because I'm like, if you just put the effort into making yourself seem like a powerful leader that these people want, which they only see in a man, then you might be able to get the support of your people, of some of the nobles, of some of the, like, the people on the council. Like, if you show strength, right, maybe people will recognize you. And it's just sad that she doesn't see it as a need. And I'm worried that's gonna be something that comes back to fucking haunt her. But we will see. I can't see the future. All I know is we're on episode 4 and she's still not seeing it. And I'm hoping as the story progresses she does. But I don't know. Things happened in this. I feel bad for Alicent. I mean, I know her dad forced her into this and I kind of felt bad for her before. But dang, having to see this, Viserys like above me during, she's a trooper. I couldn't have done that. And you know she's gonna be an alcoholic because she have to keep drinking to get through that shit. I couldn't have done it sober either. I just seem rude now, but it's true. Come on now. Come on now. Most of you watching were like, when you saw that scene, so don't even lie. Yes, it's not nice, but it's the truth. And sometimes the truth isn't nice. But, I don't know. We'll see what happens in episode 5. I'm very curious to see how this, like, relationship between all these characters, because I feel like Rhaenyra and Alicent are definitely going to butt heads after what happens to her dad. So that friendship is, I thought was going to come back. It's definitely not. Who would be the next hand? No idea. What's going to happen with Daemon? I feel like he's about to murder his wife just so he gets out of this marriage, because everyone keeps saying, go to your wife, you're married, blah, 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 blah. I feel like he's going to try and get rid of his wife. They don't have any kids, so there's really nothing, like there's no tie beyond him just being married. So I kind of worry for his wife right now. Kristen, I don't know what's going to happen there, because there's no way she's going to be able to continue that relationship. Like, I think, what's his name? Rhaenyra? I can't remember. Valerian. He is definitely not going to be cool with his wife sleeping with her Kingsguard. So, yeah. But yeah, I'm also interested to see how that's going to go. Oh, that's going to be next episode. Ooh, I'm very curious. I don't know. I'm just happy and looking forward to episode 5. We'll see. And I want to see more Daemon. I don't know. He's so self-destructive. Oh, fuck. But I love him. But whatever. I keep rambling. I have to stop rambling. I just kind of talk off the top of my head and how I'm feeling at the end of an episode. So obviously I need to like practice what I say. I know I'm just talk. But whatever. That was it for episode 4, guys. Hopefully you liked this video. And if you did, please like and subscribe for more. And we will see each other again for episode 5. Bye.